Good morning, Wildcats. Welcome to the Wildcat Today. Today is Monday, April 12th. I'm Aaliyah O'Brien. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Congratulations, Miss Dietrich, Miss Alonso, and Mr. Callan for being named South's Educator of the Year. Way to go, guys. In sports news, girls volleyball open gym starts tomorrow, April 13th, and will run Tuesdays and Thursdays 2 to 3:30 in the main gym. Our South track team ran against DeSales on Wednesday at home. Our girls won the meet 71 to 58, and the boys also won with a score of 80 to 37. Congrats, Cats! Tonight's games include varsity and JV softball teams taking on North. Our JV baseball teams will play New Albany. Boys lacrosse plays against Worthington Kilbourne. Tomorrow's games include boys varsity tennis goes up against North. JV and varsity softball will take on Olentangy Berlin. Boys JV volleyball plays Central. Girls varsity lacrosse will play Worthington Kilbourne. Good luck, Cats. There will be an Interact Club meeting tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. in room 102. Interact Club is a community-based service club. You meet new people and help pay it forward. Attention all seniors. Your senior survey is now available on Naviance. Please check your school email, Google Classroom, and Schoology for more details and helpful tips for completion. These are due this Friday, April 16th. Want to win free candy? Stop by the library and submit your guess of how many Hershey's Kisses are in the jar. The winner will be announced at the end of April. That's all for our morning announcements. Have a great week, and as we always say, go Cats!
Hi everyone, Dr. Carter here, and I have some important announcements regarding the OST that will start this week. So wanted to give you all of the information that you need to know. So first, our testing schedule. Some of this was indicated on the letter that you received last week, but testing will take place over 2 weeks. So this week, testing will be on Wednesday, April 14th, and also Thursday, April 15th. So if you were taking an ELA test, it is a 2-day test, and the first part will take place on, again, Wednesday, April 14th. The second part will take place on April 15th. So that's this week. The following week will be several more tests to take. Wednesday, April 21st is an algebra test, or you might be taking a geometry test. Thursday, April 22nd, the American history test or the American government test. And Friday, April 23rd is the biology test. So again, these are the testing dates. A handful of you might be scheduled for maybe an algebra test and a geometry test in the same day. You'll only actually take one, and then during makeup testing week is when you'll take the other. So that's how that will work. As far as testing times and the bus schedule, we'll talk about that a little bit more on the next slide. Testing is from 7:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. So it's a 3-hour testing window, and after testing, each day will still run our lunches. So the schedule will look a little bit different each day, and then after the 3 lunches run, there will be 2 more class periods. So what you can see here is just a sample schedule from the 14th, which is our first day of testing, and you can see sort of after that 10:30 testing period is over, it will go to 4 or 5 if you're in class, or if that's your 4th period lunchtime, you'll just go straight to the commons for lunch. And then the next at 11:08 is a 5-6 class, or it might be a 6-7 class, but it's also 6 period lunch. So you're just going to follow whatever is on your regular class schedule that you would go to, and then 7-8 class or 8 lunch will take place from 11:43 to 12:13. And then on this particular day, following 8th period lunch, we will only have periods 2 and 3 after that. So with the testing schedule, there will be some days where you don't go to all of your classes, and your teachers can tell you more about exactly what that schedule looks like. I don't want to have every day listed on here. That would be a really long presentation. So just wanted to show you a sample, but every day will look the same as far as the lunches go. And then those last 2 periods will be on a rotation. So let's talk about busing and what the busing schedule will look like. And on the letter you received, there was a term on there about a double bus run. So just want to make sure everybody's clear. So a double bus run means that the regular morning bus run will happen, like you come to school every day. And then there's going to be a double bus run that comes later for students who don't need to test that day. So the bus is going to be actually running twice, and that's why it's a double bus run. So if you were testing on a particular day, nothing changes for you. You catch your bus at your regular time and you come to school. Say that you do not have to take the algebra test. You already took it last year, you passed it, or you're not scheduled for it. That's fine. You get to sleep in a little bit. So what you'll do is you'll catch that double bus run. You'll come for that second time and you go to your bus stop exactly 3 hours later from when you usually would. So if your bus stop is usually at 6:45 a.m., that's when you go. 7:45, 8:45, 9:45 is when you should report for your bus stop. That's what a double bus run is. Okay. Again, if you don't have a test on the test day, then that just means you catch that second bus to get to school. All right, where do you test? What do you bring? So beginning today, Monday, is when the rosters for this week will be posted in the main lobby and also in the commons. So again, testing for this week does not start until Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday and Thursday of this week. And you will be able to, when you're in the lunchroom, the signs will be posted. So look up your student ID number, and then it'll have your testing room location. That will also be posted in the main lobby. So that's what will be posted first. We'll worry about this week. We'll get that up for you to see for Monday and Tuesday. Later this week, or at the very beginning of next week, is when we'll worry about posting the other testing room locations. So again, this week will be language arts, English language arts, and it's a 2-day test. So whatever location you have on Wednesday, you also have the same location on Thursday. Okay. What do you bring? Well, if you were issued a Chromebook from the district, you need to bring it. Make sure it is fully charged. You should also reset it. So if there are any updates that need to be pushed through, that it'll have an opportunity for that to happen. And make sure, that you bring that Chromebook to school, and that's pretty much what you'll need for testing. Of course, you'll need to bring your book bag and any regular materials that you would for the second part of the day, which will have you going to your classes. All right, one more slide here. Try your best. I know we're in a pandemic, and it's been an interesting and a challenging and a unique year, I think, for all of us, but it is what it is. And, you have to take this test, and you should do your best, because for many of you, it counts towards graduation. So you really need to go ahead and earn those points to graduate. For some of you that are working towards competency and readiness, you need a certain score on this test in order to meet those thresholds. So it's not like we want you to just come here and not try and just take the test because you have to. We want you to do your best. This is your opportunity to show what you've learned this year, and that's what we want you to do. So if you have any questions about anything that has been said here, then contact a staff member, a teacher. If you see me around the building, I'll help you, your counselors, so we can all fill you in on any information that you need. Thank you very much. Best of luck on your tests. Go Cats.